course. So we have to be with the course. Yes, blessing the people with course in our oh, in our right long course. So we give thanks that we need the most. We have to give thanks that we need the most. Thankful. Blessings all from life and but I thought to the journey, earning a lot of blocks. Gratitude is a must. Blessings fall from right and but I don't see different to the God with the road. One time we don't mean a blood from the poor dead, but it's just poor and poor with the road. You're a farmer and the giant thief. And you know it's wrong to be a fire thief.
Big up everybody from the top of the list to the base of the list. My name is Tanya Black, and this is Rebel's Voice. Now, tonight seems like a very awkward night. There's not much that happened this week in Sound Clash. I missed a few things, but there's recaps all over the place. There's recaps all over the place. Bless up and rest in peace to Phoenix, Kemet Phoenix, for that Coffee Toast remix. Scene, music never dies. Phoenix, unfortunately, Phoenix passed away, but music never dies, and that remix was done by Phoenix, Kemet Phoenix. So, rip to Kemet. Like I said, big up everybody. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hit the share button. This should be a quick show. This should really be a quick show. There's so much going on right now, and I should be out a door soon. I will be taking Rebel's Voice out a door when it gets, even though them promise will lock down again starting tomorrow. So get ready for the flux of online shows as of tomorrow coming out of Canada, because guess what? Lockdown time again. I don't know what I'm gonna try. You'll still see I. Yeah, and all of these things. What go on in a Sound Clash this week? Sound Clash did nice this weekend. May I tell you, Dub for Dub have their first anniversary this week. The lineup was nice. They had Vision. I think some guy from. I really like that sound, so I remembered them, the Natty from Bermuda or something like that, but I didn't write it down, but remember the vibes what them let off, and that was a good vibes right there. So then there was a freak at Lord Gelly left me feeling a nice vibe. I like that energy from Lord Gelly as well. The coach thing with Jimmy had me spooked for a little bit, and I fell asleep. Me not lie to you, Jimmy. Your coach put me to sleep, and then I wake up back and have to rewatch the whole live all over again, because you just look so comfortable over there that me just get comfortable too. So big up Cash Kid and them over at Dub for Dub. It was definitely a good vibes and a good energy. It was worth the rewatch. Anybody who missed Dub for Dub first anniversary, go ahead on YouTube. Follow them. Subscribe to them. It was a nice night. It's worth the checkout. Seeing what else I go on I-Octane Cup Clash. There was no I-Octane Cup Clash last weekend, but those guys still held the space, the virtual space online with a little bit of dub highlighting. So if you want to check that out, just check that out on Rep Your Sound page. Follow them, and you can have a revamp of what happened on Octane Cup Clash platform. Not necessarily the clash itself, but platform. This weekend, however, Easter weekend, is the finals for Octane Cup Clash. So if you haven't bought your virtual ticket yet, it's in your best interest to go to Rep Your Sound page. There's a link there. Purchase the ticket. The ticket is $6.99. You don't want to miss out on this. You've gotten 4 or 5 free entertainment thus far. You know what? Miss out. There's four sounds. Let me see what's the name of the sounds again. I'll get the names of the sounds again for you. There's four sounds on there. Two from Europe and two from USA. And it will be hosted by iOctane himself. So you don't want to miss that out. It you're not gonna be able to call Fargo, and you're not gonna be able to call any one of them guys to come and get you at the gate, like them says. So it's in your best interest to go and purchase your tickets as soon as possible. All right. Big up on yourself, King Fargo and Rep Your Sound, as well as Tech Nine. Big up on that production. And we look forward to the finals this weekend. Yeah, man. Big things are going with that. Delta Force and Immortal had their clash as well this weekend. Um, Immortal was the winner in that instance versus Delta Force. And also that was also a pay-per-view event. I think that they have sent out the audio or the visuals. Check with Mikey, DJ Mike. So check with GJ's Mike page and see if they have that posted up. But as you know, last weekend was March Out in Toronto. And you know, so we spicy over here, so. For we think like Scott managed pepper over here, so. Then I have no chill over here, so. So this weekend was March Out, and it's supposed to be a dub highlight, but with these guys and their behavior, unruly behavior, and COVID restrictions, they they definitely went harder than I thought that they would. Super Fresh, King Klepto, Soul Survival, as well as Lionheart and No Limit was in the building last weekend, Friday, to participate in March Out. Me I tell you, say, over there did Wasim. I don't know if me dey on this side or that side or around one part or upper one part, because the vibes was just so nice. The thing is, you know, so me I come telling you like it is, right? So the thing is about this now. With everything that went on that you guys saw on live, after the live was a hug fest. I'm telling you guys the truth. So I was surprised to see any backlash at all about March Out. Anybody even speaking on March Out. Because after the incident happened and the live got cut off, persons were all gathered together conversing very well and hugs, and I was, if my phone wasn't dead, I would have taken pictures. So all the arguments and stuff was kind of weird and online anyways. The after effects of all of that online, like, why not? There was nothing, the feeling was not like that, the air wasn't like that, so I didn't understand why there was even a rebuttal about it. Big up on yourself, Super Fresh. Me like the energy. You know, say me like them kind of energy there already. This is sound clash. We need some kind of rivalry in the thing. And why not? Why not Super Fresh and King Klepto? It would be a nice vibes for the coming of the spring and everything like that. So massive. Gonna look forward to that, because it don't look like it done. It don't look like them know how for done the thing and thing and thing. So look out for some kind of something a bubble up between Super Fresh and King Klepto, and let's see if it's gonna result in something progressive for the massive them in the arena. Can we say that? Can we hope for that? Tonight in the studio, we're supposed to have Dugsy Ranks in the studio, veteran dancehall artist. Already, if you don't know about it, you don't know, say, wife, you are the wife of these things and things and things. So, Dugsy Ranks is supposed to be in the studio tonight. He already checked in with me earlier, and hopefully he still makes it because with these lockdown things in Jamaica, and he is sending his messages from Jamaica. He'll be in the studio with us from Jamaica. So let's see how everything works out if he shows up in a little while. So big up yourself, everybody, for tuning in. We also, what else are going on in the news right now? We see the Prime Minister, bro God, is blaming reggae music. Is blaming reggae music for all the violence on the island. I don't know if I agree with that. My opinion is that art imitate life, but and that the minister himself have greater issues than reggae music, and stop pointing fingers and fix the economy, and maybe the music will reflect that, and this is what rebel music is all about. So please, Mr. Prime Minister, we are asking you to fix the island's economy, you understand, and take reggae music off of the fourth. Like, you are fighting that, you guys are fighting dancehall so much. And the minute you guys had election, you ran to dancehall artists. And that's why, people was cussing some of you dancehall artists because they coming like, oh, no, no, have no shame. Oh, no, don't have no shame. Look at these things that they do to you guys. And still, it's like we have Stockholm syndrome. We're so used to be used and abused and beaten up on that we just accept it at any level from anybody. And then we use that and say that's survival. We got to do what we got to do. You can't bow. You can't bow to every little thing. You can't bow to anything sometimes. You have to stand for something. So when them politicians that come to you in election time, I talk about say them want dub plate, and these are the time when they're not supposed to band together that is going to reflect and help reggae music. Reggae music is one of the main resources in Jamaica. It the vibes, the energy from reggae music bring in so much tourism into Jamaica just by vibes and music and stuff like that. So when we have the opportunity to deal with the politician them and make them answer to we have to take them chance there. We have to utilize them opportunity there. We can't make I'm not trying to start civil unrest or try to start a riot or try to do anything like that. But you have to stand up for your rights. You have to stand up for your rights. There's freedom of speech. And this me not understand what going on in Jamaica. This whole freedom of speech thing is like it's been taken away. Me see the picture of the man and I saw him set with him finger in the House of Parliament. And me I look to myself and me I say, who does he think he is? Who are you talking to with your finger like that? Like, I didn't get it. I'm like, this man is like literally thinking like the people that are either peasants or children. It doesn't make sense to me, the audacity, the thing that isn't the people the government anymore. The people is not the government. That's a rhetorical question. The people is not the government no more. The government is there to protect the interests of the queen. They work for the queen. They do not work for you. Understand this. So when you go out there and put your X beside the head or X beside the bell, it doesn't even matter. This is what I feel, because the other day, 10 years ago, 8 years ago, it was the PNP doing this, beating up on reggae music. Now it's the JLP beating up on reggae music. So what's the difference? What difference has either government made for the progression of reggae music? Something that is so vital to the world, much less Jamaica. When you think about incidents like Tenement Square, like the Berlin Wall, reggae music was there. So if the whole The whole world understands the power of reggae music. How could we not notice the power of reggae music? So big up all of the people them out there still doing positive music, still knowing that reggae music is revolutionary music. It's present. It's powerful. It is what it is. Let me check in with persons. Make sure everything is all right. Everything pretty like the city. But I had an amazing time at March Out. Um, Hilly was supposed to be the host, but she was not there. Thank God that and nothing bad happened to her. And I stepped in to do a little bit of hosting. It was scary, but it was still fun. Um, it made for a good night. So big up the I Love Sound Clash, the Juggle Ugly, the Soul Survival Massive and crew. Big them up on that production and for putting me in front of the camera and making me have to face my demons and do what I have to do. It was a fun thing to do. So all right, so check down, check 1, 2, 3. That is, let me run a track or two until
Can't finish, you know. Hey, standpipe crew, we talk about Star Kid sound. Hey, typical, hey, Montana, them dead, you know. Watch this in a man, cause them try test and them a go flop tonight, you know. Lila Ike said that. Star Kid, a killer sound tonight. Oh Lord, Lord. Them coulda never want a fight.
as the massive them rock and come in, hit the share button for me there, please.
Murder certain jump on, yes, we willing and we able to kill, cause we are done.
We're waiting on No Limit to enter the building. Let's hope his wife allow him to turn on the music this time of night. It is Easter. I feel like Jamie now sit down and I play music. That not cute.
Tonight, for you kill sound, kill clown. Who the want to take me down while we out of town? Tonight, I hear that kill jump on. Murder them all because them tough as no strong. Them start the war and them a die. Start kid let some jump and figure cry. Hey, follow me. Eyes up a great sound. Reach and catch if you tell Montana. If it's up in your dead. I break the boy, I break the never use your breath, your best. Still we just a one sweet stop by the rest. County and leave the load. Just remember say we stop up and get out to take them overload. And if the war for work, the left that we don't care. We kill them and we murder everywhere. Tonight we want to kill them.
The great star kid is on parade. And massive easy. Cause somewhere going to them live good and them sleazy. There's anywhere push this the music is a suspect. Montana and Clarendon. Typical. Down on this. The great star kid song. Line up. Star kid, no just boy, bumbo, old, when not like me.
As Dugsy Ranks make his way to the virtual studio right now.
General, only in my every time, anywhere we go, can't have it like me. How we tell it to them, how we keep the dogs lively. We come to one them, we come to tell them this. We are go kill the sound, we go kill the sound. Hey, that sound, let the fuck out, that's how we hear it. We are go kill the sound, that kid a go kill the sound. I'll move it down, back down. Sound for me, that will not run off your mouth. And if you tell them my time, and you want to go. Bully that life, and this is saga out of sound. I make you out of sound, and don't like it at your mouth. I don't start here, sound. The brother can't go, put your hand down.
Senior Killer couldn't be with us tonight, as you can see. It's just I and I, Rastafari child. And Dugsy Ranks is in the virtual studio right now and will be coming to talk to you guys in a second.
In your front feet, we are going to
Dugsy, everybody, clear traffic right now because me I go reason. Me I go bring up Dugsy Ranks and hold a reasoning with the veteran DJ from then till now. So he must have enough to say, enough to teach. So me I just sit back and let Dugsy Ranks just teach me one whole heap of thing about the industry tonight. Cause me come with my pen and paper, everybody. I'm ready for take notes because dub school me come. Yeah. So with no further ado, Massive, the great veteran Dugsy Ranks. Yeah. Dugsy. One second, my friend.
Hello? Are you hearing me loud and clear? Do you hear me loud and clear?
Yeah, hear me, Dugsy?
Yeah, me I hear you. I just want to know if everybody hear me loud and clear.
Yeah, me I hear you now. All right, good. Welcome to Rebel's Voice, you know, along.
You mean Rebel's Voice, real voice. I saw it set the voice of the dance hall and the voice of the Clash.
Of course.
Arena.
I'm glad to have you in the studio tonight. You know, we know
it's not. It's a pleasure.
Can you believe that we're in a virtual studio from then till now? We don't even need to be in a physical studio anymore. We're making it happen in what you call it, the matrix.
Yeah, the www dot space, you know, World Wide Web space, you know. Yeah.
So Dugsy Ranks, without going right into it, introduce yourself to the massive them. Tell them who you are. If imagine some me don't know you, let me know who you is, Dugsy Ranks.
All right, you know what? We're gonna start from here, and then we can start from there to where we wanna go. All right. So who don't know about Dugsy Ranks? Who don't know about Dugsy Ranks? I will do a signature song to let people know who is Dugsy Ranks and Rebel Voice.
Do that.
Why if you come out and bush to the bone, them no worry about nothing, cause them and feed them on. And matey come out and go like she had kiss me next she in a that she frock. Rebel Voice, you a winner. Big sprinter stay you the them request them can't. Traffic. Yes, Rebel Voice. Everybody out there, this is Dugsy Ranks, the original Pepper Seed King from early 90s, from them kind of till now, you know, the original Dugsy Ranks, you know what I say?
So Dugsy, that was a massive, the Pepper Seed was a massive rhythm, you know. The Pepper Seed was a massive rhythm, you know. Enough people did depend on that rhythm. How much people did depend on that rhythm? They're like 10 to...
Like, no, it's about 17 people was on the rhythm. It's on the rhythm. 17, about 17, 18. Because, you know, Daddy Screw had 2 songs on it, I think. Terror Fabulous had 2 songs on it. Yeah, you know, and Bojo and everybody else step on it, you know, but they don't know. As I said, the ranks kick out.
Frisco Kid. Some did like the Frisco Kid one too.
Yeah, man, full of big speech and then back in way.
You don't know. But Dugsy, what make you go into music, period? What make you start doing dancehall music?
Let me tell you how it started, right? It started as a young lad on the corner. You know, a place where we call the corner in a Portmore, a place near Waterford. Started at a young age because we love the beat, we love the music. At that time, we never understand the power of music. We just know say we love it. You know me, I say at that time I had my band. You know me, I say as a little youth, my friends was my band. You know, my band was a different band. My friend was a band. My friend. No, but they played like instruments. You know me, I say I had one of my brethren, he played bass to this mouth. And I would say mix and
so it's a beatboxer.
Yes, man. My another friend would be like with this little iron, knocking it on a piece of iron. Ding, 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 ding. You know, and then we had organized noise. That's what we had. But it
And
was a
use it
joyful
use it
noise.
as music.
Yes, that's right. You know, so
How old
doing
were you
this,
then?
I was this was before I started going high school. You know, like 10, 11, around that age group. You know, and before that I used to listen keenly to songs. You know, when my vibes catch a song, I would want to catch that song, know what the artist was singing about. You know what I mean? I said, and tell them
Yeah.
we all listen Bob Marley, we all listen Dennis Brown, we all listen Gregory Isaac, we all listen everybody, we all listen Stereophonic Sound on cassette, we all listen Papa Echo, you know, we all listen Brigadier Jerry, the whole of these famous foundation people. And I always like DJ about them lyrics, you know, until we started making our own, you know, we start making up our own. So this knocking on the corner every day, every night when we get the chance, me and my
Mm-hmm.
friends them till, you know, we people started coming out. People that's where it started. And people started coming out on the sidewalk, coming out on the front of the yard to listen to us in the nights. You know, because we were kids, we were boys, you know, they see that we weren't trying to get ourselves in trouble. We was just trying to make some
Right.
joyful noise and bring some vibes to the place. So, you know, me I say the elders would be like, see us in the next day and say, no, me like that vibes you have last night, you know. You must keep it up, you know, you can make something out of it, you know. You know, and Tanya, from that, we that was like nothing, and we used that to make something out of it. You know what I mean? I say so that lead from there to community stage shows, to corner stage show, to $5 take him down, $10 put him up. You know what I say?
You
Yeah,
know
man,
them
because
kind of funny. What kind of
that's where the money pull up. That's where money pull up came from, you know. That was penny concert. $2 take him down, $5 put him up. You know what I mean? I say, you come and you rip down the place. The promoter will say, $2 take him down. And the crowd want to see him, but the crowd will beat the $2. So there was a lot of people throw money on the stage and say, $5 put him on back. $10
remember
put him
them
on back,
something
you
there?
know.
Remember those
Artist
things
and
as a
promoter,
kid?
we made money on the spot. You know what I mean? I say, Kian man was there, Peanut man was there. You know what I mean? I say, people are passed through Wrigley's, Ice Mints,
The hustle
cigarette,
was on.
vaping here. You know what I say? It was just like a combustion chamber for that energy of music. You know what I mean? I say so when it ignites, you just no feel no pain, you just gone into the music. You know, and this went on for years till we started doing a lot of stage shows in our community of Portmore. You know, them time it was like Dugsy Ranks, Beaky Bailey, Ghost and Culture, Wickerman, Barky, you know,
What
Queen
year would you
Paula.
say that was? What year would you say that was?
That was like 1990, 1984, 85.
Okay.
That's when we got bigger. So we started taking serious now. You know, 84, 85, 1984, 85. That was before I left Kingston College. You know what I mean? I said, we was doing it. Holiday come, all of that. The first important person in music or in entertainment who saw us perform and said them why took some interest was Carl Bradshaw. Carl Bradshaw came in the movie the other day come. He and
Mm-hmm.
Big George. Yeah, he and this man they call Big George. You know, they rate kids, they were scouting for entertainers within the
Right.
community of Portmore. So they had this Sunshine Community Talent stage show, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and they saw us on a stage show and invited us to, you know, come for trial.
What's
So when
what's
Dogs Ranks
trial?
and Big trial was like, if you please them, then you could enter in the competition. You know,
Okay,
because at
okay.
the end of the day, it was a competition and they had to pick a winner. You know, there was a lot of sponsors coming up because they have juice, so they could round up the big people and to get sponsored. So when we went there, you know, to audition, and when we finished the first two lyrics, Carl Bradshaw was like, "Hey, no, come here, come over here, so 2 hours." You know, so we stopped what we're doing and we went over. It was like, Uno care in the competition. Uno a
Why?
professional already. Uno him say, Uno a professional already. Because all of these practicing over the years from on the corner to this day, at that time when that man saw us, he saw us as professional. You know, we was just doing it effortlessly from our heart, but it paid off. You know, and he said, listen, we're not going to be special guests. We're not going to be in the competition. And the fire lit from there. From there, it was no looking back. You know, we rip up the whole entire show because it was our home ground. You know, we moved on. We started doing FET. We remember FET, FET and barbecue, school FET, school barbecue, Alpha barbecue, Dintil FET, Kingston College, something. You know, all of them corporate schools. We used to just go around and, you know, they started hearing about us, so they book us. So we would come and we just rip down the place. You know, we didn't have any songs on the radio. We never, you know, we just come and we had an act. We just ripped down the whole entire place. You know what I say? And it moved on from that until till Greek. Another person saw us. That Greek Paddison, Paul Paddison, yeah, from Greek production. You know, is my brethren, bigger brother. We always try to encourage him in music until he got serious and said, yo, you know, I want to manage, you know. Was like, yo, a full time, you know, brother. Them time they will leave school now. You know, so him and his crew, they decided to do a show in Portland Splash. That is how Portland Splash started. You know, because we started rounding up artists, Wickerman and Barky, and, you know, Johnny P was our friend, Professor Nuts, our teacher. You know me, I say, because from back in the days, I've been around Professor Nuts, them on a sound they call Love Child. You know, with big head lecturer
Would you
and
say
all them
Professor
things. So,
Nuss was your mentor then? They
yes,
mentored you?
yes, I'm a general that. He was the one who swing mic to us in sound system days. You know, because I am the person, the artist who can catch the last part of that era with artists behind sound chanting. You know me, I say? So Professor Nuts was the one who really give me a little link and a strength. You know, and it's an artist that I look up to because that man would hold the mic from 9 o'clock in the night till daylight. And the place was just ignite. When you reach home from a Professor Nuts dance, you will have gut pain, the amount of laugh and shouting.
So
You
he
know?
was a stand-up comedian.
Yeah, man. So we always emulate Professor Nuts up till this day, and with general. You know, so that Portland Splash show, bringing you back to that Portland Splash show, that was our first major stage show out of our hometown. And trust me, Portland, from that day till now, Portland our place.
Your place.
Yeah. Our place. From both Pier to St. Margaret's Pier, right back around. Our place.
That's
Yeah,
what's
man.
up. So
Everywhere we go, we win the heart of fans.
what kind of artist do you think Dugsy Ranks is now? Would you classify yourself? What kind of artist would you classify yourself as? Evolving to?
I would classify myself. Now I'm like an ambassador for the Jamaican music. Because if you put me on a different beat, I will be representing that beat as a Jamaican artist on that beat. No matter what genre, or where is the origin of that beat. You know, so he's an ambassador. If they put me on a rhythm they call a R&B, I'll just meditate and kill it because music is in my blood. I love it. You know me, I say if they put me, no matter what, I will just represent myself as a Jamaican artist and a whatever beat. You know, so he's an
As if it's
ambassador. He's
rock
an
and roll,
ambassador.
so
Oh,
you
yes,
consider
man.
yourself an ambassador of the music?
Yeah,
Because I was
man.
gonna
An
ask
ambassador of the Jamaican music. Yeah.
I was gonna ask you, what is your passion? What does reggae mean to you? What
Well, reggae is
define
life
reggae
for me. The music is life for me because this is what took me out of so-called quote-unquote poverty. Because poverty, they say we was poor, but we never know because we were so happy and so happy doing this music on the corner and loving our friends, loving family, having respect for people and everything. We never see poverty. You know, but society have us as poor. But the music came and changed our life. you know, because we loved it and it showed the music show us love. Every time we went out and do it, it was like, yo, when are the next one? You know, so the music showed us love and brought us from this poverty that they say we were in up until today. You know what I say? And this is what we use as a tool to give back to our community, even in this day, because it's the strongest tool we have. It's the only tool we know to use to the 100% capacity. So this is the tool that I use to gather back young lads within my community or my country who are interested in knowing about this music. You know me, I say
So
this
now
music that we have here.
do you in turn mentor? You in turn mentor younger people and help them
Yes, I
out in the
do.
music industry?
Yeah, I do. In fact, I start a couple years ago. I started my own label,
Mhm.
Portmore for sure, and all the youths them. I started that label with. That now they all have their own label, and that is where they learn their skills to be a producer, a promoter. That's where they learn to use the Pro Tools, the programs. You know, some of them went to school online. You know me, because they were so interested to pay for their schooling online, and they went and trust me. Right now, I have a couple a product outside there going and they climbing in the dance hall. You know, we take a time to climb when you just start. But the greatest thing to me is that when these young youths came to my studio, they know nothing of these equipment, but they just came with the love for the music. And we just said, see equipment them there, who know want to learn.
So
And they
Dugsy
did.
Ranks has a physical studio.
Yeah, man, we have our own studio. Right now, if you can look, but this is another studio.
Rotted. That's a board.
This is the yeah, this is a studio. This is the one I built for my son. My son is just 8. He's Jaja. You know, so this is his toy. This is what
That's
he's gonna
his.
learn from.
That's a toy to
That's his
him.
that's his toy. So
Does
he's
it
gonna
work?
learn from this. Yes, it works. Yes, it works. It's a full studio. It works. It works. So the next holiday is on. He's gonna start. He's going on YouTube right now because that's where I send him. You know, I'm not an engineer, but I love music, every part of music. So music is a collaborative effort. So I know he loves it, and I know he loves the music. He loves the sound. So I make sure I give him his own music. We have a studio for the production house, and we also help to give parts to build studios all over Jamaica, to Trelawney, me as a St. Thomas. So everywhere me go and see the youth them, I try my best to give them any farmer assistance that I can where equipment is concerned.
So what you're
To
saying
help.
is that you help young people who wants to build studios
Yes,
build
man,
their
because in
studio?
Jamaica, yeah, because now it's not hard to build a city. It's hard for someone who doesn't have it. But remember, the programs, you don't have to buy all this whole heap of equipment again. All the programs come within the computer now. So if we can get a computer, a program, get the boxes going, me, I said the main ingredient is just what you gonna do with what you have. So other people can see you now and make yourself better. To showcase what you have inside of you.
All right. So we were having I was having a conversation before and I thought that I would bring this up, right? What's the difference between how music is sold in the 90s versus how music is distributed or sold now?
Well, one time music would be like, all right, vinyl. Vinyl costs money.
Right.
So when people go out and buy a vinyl, you'll get your money's worth. Digital music, we can't do nothing about it because that's the direction they take it to. But vinyl used to make real money. Now it's split up. You have a download for 99 cents, and you have likes, and you have loves. I said back in our days, all we know about is sale. So we had to make good music. You know, a record is not just a record. It's what you put on the record. That's what it is. You know, like now they put anything on a record. People don't even care. They just say anything they want to say on a record. That's not our style back in the days. We had morals. You know what I say? It wasn't just a record. It was just what we put on the record and how we put what we were saying to get across to the people on the record. Nowadays, a man can buy likes. You know what I say?
Yeah,
So somebody
they
will
can
tell you
buy
that
their
I have a
audience.
million, I have a million likes, but they don't have 100,000 sales.
That's exactly
So
what it is, or they have
I
100,000
yeah.
fans.
So I'm not fooled by these likes and all that. When I put out a song, I don't put out a song to promote. I put out a song to sell. When I put out a song, it's ready to sell. It's ready to sell. That's our era. You know what I mean? Why should I spend $1 million to promote a song? A song, put it out, make everybody hear it. If it's good, it will sell $1 million. You know what I say? Then all of these disc jockey who feel like you must walk and give them a bag of money to play music. Listen me, put out on the music, especially in this digital age, when people love it, they will follow. Just make sure it's good content, whatever topic you go towards. You know, make sure
Which
it's
do you
palatable to the
which do you prefer? Performances or records?
well, both. You know, we started
Both.
our performance because we never had no record. But once I learned about recording, why it just get nice. I love record, but I don't like record for anybody. You know,
You
because
don't
there is
like
music.
recording for any and anybody?
No, because there is music and there's music business. And you have parts of the business that people will not tell you until there's problems. You know, so in this now age where so much information is accessible, I think if you really, really love music and you're going to take it as part of your life, you should really try your best to know and learn and teach yourself about the music business, because you are going to produce music, you're going to make record, so might as well know about the music, know about getting your part. You know what I say? What the part, know about how the mechanism work.
Mm-hmm.
You know how, because music is a collaborative effort. No one person make a hit. So if the music is a hit, everybody that take part in that particular music or record supposed to get paid. From the man who strum,
Reggae,
string.
reggae.
All right, to the person who bring it to the shop to drop it off. Everybody must be
True.
compensated for the work. You know, and this is where unfair game comes in. You know what I mean? I say, so I had to make a step too. I had to pause for a while. As I was just doing this music. I was like, yo, we need to know more about the something here. You know what I mean? I say, so Carl Bradshaw was one of the person who started telling us about the business, how production work, how publishing work, all these things. So I was one of them. When I left Portmore, I started going to town to recording, enough people now want to record me because I
You
wasn't the
know
one
too
who
much.
was. Yeah, I
You
was.
know
They
too
expect me
much
to be.
now.
They expected me to be talented and stupid, and I wasn't. So I work with top producers, but I didn't do a lot of work with a lot of people because I wasn't the person to sign over my publishing. I wasn't stupid. I wasn't foolish. So they was
So
like,
what
okay,
what advice would you give to the youngsters that are coming up
go online because
and
everybody have
research?
a phone now and research. Everybody have a phone. Listen, to be real, one time when you have youth on the corner drop out of school from 3 grade, it's a different thing. All of them youths on the corner graduate. Some of them graduate from all universities, so they're bright. They're bright. Some of
Yes.
them are playing stupid. So use your pretty phone and go online and go and educate yourself about the business that you are involved in. Simple.
Speaking of businesses that you're involved in, Dugsy Ranks is involved in the dub plate business, and you
Yes,
definitely
sir.
know that a my area because of sound clash and sound clash the dub plate. So how
Yeah.
important is sound system culture to an artist
All
like Dugsy Ranks?
right. Sound system culture is very, very vital. I wouldn't say important. Vital would be a more strong word. It's very, very vital because DJs are players of instrument. Jah mentioned them in the Bible. Just like the bandman. They play the instrument, they play the instrumental. We are the artists. So we are all co-workers, you know. We are all co-workers together. You know,
Mm-hmm.
so when I say co-workers,
You're
may I
breaking
do a
up.
that I call you about. May I do an interview here? Yo, Dada.
Thank
Yo.
you very much. Somebody's
Hello?
calling my guest. Yes, Messia, you got interrupted. I got interrupted. It's okay.
Yeah, man, me there, man.
Thank you. You're good, though. And what we are talking about again?
Good man.
You
I'm just here trying to make, everything good, Yeah, man, me
okay?
good man, me upful. But what I'm saying is all
The
these
dub
all these
plates.
people say they're involved in the music should all take time out and really educate themselves about the business that they are going in because trust me, it's a multi-million-dollar thing and the dub plates thing, we've been in it from ours days. We've been in it from you have to sing, you can't make no mistake. You have to sing exact straight on the plate. We had to
Plates.
practice, We had to practice. We couldn't make no mistake. When that engineer say red light, no mistake until it finished. If you make any mistake, you'll spoil the plate. You had to pay for it.
You
You
have
know,
to
yeah, I
pay
say,
for
so
it?
we've been in the dub plate game.
And how much was the
Yeah, we've been
plate?
in the dub plate game from them time.
How much was the
From
plate if
them
you had to
time.
pay for it?
Yeah, because it's only four space. There is only four, there is only four space. Only four space on the plate.
Doug, may I take you off and bring you back up again because you're stuck. Massive. Hit the share button. Big up on yourself. Dugsy Ranks ago, refresh him screen and forward back in again. Scene. Please do remember Juggle Ugly each and every Monday. And right before that is War Report. You can follow Polly Famous, New Legend on IG for Juggle Ugly notifications, as well as War Report on Facebook. Seen? So big up War Report for the Rough Houses. Each and every Monday. I look forward to the new series. I'm waiting on Dugsy Ranks to I'm waiting for Dugsy Ranks to forward back in. And again, the Octane Cup Clash is Monday. It's Saturday evening, 3 p.m. Follow Rep Your Sound. I hope you bought your tickets already. Go and buy your tickets right away because you won't be able to call nobody to let you in. Please, because it's online and you don't want to miss that. You want to be able to see that for yourself. You're gonna want to be able to see that for yourself. So what else is going on that you guys need to know about that? Anything Goes, that's Wednesday, that's 7:30 with Anything Goes, that's with Liquor Thunder, them out of Montreal. Do follow Liquor Thunder on IG. I'm coming like the Prime Minister now with my finger. Follow Liquor Thunder now per IG and you'll get notification for that. Dugsy Ranks is back in the studio with us. I'm going to bring him back up. Dugsy, welcome back.
Yes, sir.
I get nervous. My thing said the curfew lock off the interviewer, everything. And we don't
Tomorrow,
want that because
tomorrow,
we have to get to this dub plate something here.
yeah, man, that dub plate something, yeah. I love it, because you have artists like me. As I say, if I sing a song, it is not for 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 promotion. It's for
Yeah,
sale. So a
it's for
dub plate
sale.
is like that. A dub plate is like a weapon. When the two big sounds string up like a gladiator, Listen, my song is a girl song.
Right.
I flip my song as a dub plate song before any artist on the rhythm did it. They not even did know because I started out with dub plate before I even go into 45. You
Right.
know what I say? Before dub plate, it was stage show. I did every major stage show in Jamaica before I get a hit song and a record. Every twice and been paid. Sting, Sunfest, White River Reggae Bash, name it. Sunsplat, just name them. Name every big show you know about in Jamaica. Fresh. You know, Fort Clarence, all of them big stations in Fort Clarence in the day. You know, Mobile, they had all school jam. You know, Portland Splash, all of them, every one of them, and being paid and perform prime time because we did that go hard. Back in the days, Dugsy Ranks and Beaky Daily doing stage show, Ghost and Culture. Yeah, man, we wasn't normal.
Was there less politics back then? Was there less politics back then versus now? Or is this the same kind of
Well,
atmosphere in a
well,
dance hall?
well, I can say is the people who was doing the music at that time, they had more love. They were more interested in the music. Even if there was politics, there was more interest in the music. There was more artists a boss, more sound system a play, more music a make, more good music a make, bigger music did I make. Whole heap of big song and rhythm and production was making at that time. Jammies was doing his thing around so. Tubbies was doing his things round so. You know, Penthouse round so. Steely and Clevey round so. You know, Scorpio round so. You know,
Right.
and other people, if other people emerge, mainstream, all of this was crew of people. Me not like what go on now. Right now, one man a bus and him a walk with 40 man behind him, and none of them now have nothing to do with music. Every man a say, boss, who you want to kill? Me hate that something there. Artists on the stop build gang and go bust some more artists or go bust some youth. You know, that hurt my heart. I'm tired of that. You know, in my time, when you see we roll out, we go dancing at Tanya. 8, 9, 10 car, you know, full of artists, you know. We not talk about full of man, we are gonna make trouble, you know. Artists. When we done with a show, they eat shell to the ground. When we're coming home, anything we see on the road, we would stop and shell it down. No normal something. People, them not have the music for the love now. You book them and you give them your wallet of money, them still don't want to come on your show. They might tell us, boy, them want 10 airline ticket, first class, in 10 friend them and this and that, and him not no band. You know
But
what I
you
mean?
want
And everybody know what true me attack. And you have some man who can't draw 300 people, but he want 300,000. So the business I go sideways. And so you have some people in it who want to look like artists, because that's all they're interested in. They want this chain, they want this, they want to have an image, and there's no lyrics, no music, no nothing. Nothing for the people them. That is not music. That's why most of them artists are nowadays in a problem with producer. Because if me spend $1 million on your record to get it popularized, you have to DJ and pay me back my money. And when you
so
can't
that's how
DJ
it
and pay,
goes.
yes, of course, Tanya. All right, I'm a producer. I spend $1 million to popularize your song. Now your song out there and you getting a buzz. You have to work to pay me back my money. Who going to pay back that $1 million? No, back in my time, you put out a song and you make $1 million. So
Okay, so
right now
now
it's
backward
100%,
hustling.
but it's just hustling enough for these people. You know, look at this now. I'm gonna make a very bold statement. Specialist, Clifton Specialist Dylan. He and Babsy Grange they own Spection Records, right? And as a single Jamaican management company, they had Shabba, Patra, Richie Stevens, Cabra, Bounty Killer. They
Bounty
have all
killer?
these people. What they had all these people one time in the camp, and everybody was selling. Everybody, remember, you know, Cabra sell gold, Richie Stevens sell gold, Shabba win Grammy, Patra sell gold. They were signed out to all these big companies, Epic, Columbia Records, Motown. We not seen another that go on now. And every man has said they had them a run the thing. So what kind of thing them a run? Me not understand. I don't understand. Is it more talk than realness? Is it more light than sales? It is more tricking yourself than being real to the music. I go on now. Trust me.
Was it a
Because
trick
back in
all
my time,
along?
no, it
Was
wasn't
it
a
a
trick
trick
all
all
along.
along and we're just seeing it?
No, there wasn't a trick all along, because what? We really did to get, we really get to did the music. Now, it's problem to get an artist for work. Worse, if him name a call and they're not doing this maths. You have a song out, you're not drawing out 300 people. Don't overcharge yourself because you will never get a return show. I have been working in concert for the past 15 years. How much artists can say them I work in concert? Them never know what in concert mean. In concert mean everybody in the place come to see you. And for the past 15 years, people been calling me back. I have a set show. Me have the wifey show them. Me have the wifey me show them. Me have the girl pick me dance them. Me have the 90s dance them. I don't need to come out of my era. My era is very big. Retro is gold. Why should I jump out of gold for jumping a wagwan now?
I
don't see
So
it.
is there anybody that you see in this generation of musicians, this generation of, the new people coming out that you see that you would say that the one they good for the culture, that the one they are go boss, that the one they is definitely
Yeah,
a
man.
star?
You them out there, man. Me I tell a busy signal, I hold up the thing. Sasko, I hold up the thing. Romy and Virgo, Christopher Martin, I hold up the thing. You see the youth them when I call and the levels where them youth that upon. The latest youth me say hold up the thing is a youth named Chronic Class. And them go climb high. You understand? Because them a take music serious like music. And them a take the people them who love music serious too. You know what I say? And they're making good music. And they're representing Jamaica music and culture real well. You know what I say? So there's people out there. There's young generation out there. But 4 man can't hold up what 40 we build. 4 man cannot hold up, and I'm saying, more artists for boss. This whole heap of Falabaka and is only one artist with 40 man can't work. We need more artists to fill that gap. You understand? Who are going to fill the young Shabba Rankin gap? Who are going to fill the young Terra Fabulous gap? Who are going to fill the young Dugsy Ranks and Beaky Bailey gap? There's so much artists. Remember, you have Power Man, you have Main Street Crew. Who going to fill all that gap with artists like Lady G? Eh? Who's coming to fill all that gap and
Because they got Shensia.
Yes. Shensia do her thing and
Yes.
she'll grow.
Yes,
She'll do her thing and she'll grow.
Definitely is growing.
I'm love that what she'll do. She'll do her thing and she'll
She
grow.
stepped over into the dub plate thing right now. I'm hearing a lot of Shensia dub plate in the Sound Clash Arena. Me like that. Me like that.
But you know what? May I tell you something? It's a dub plate. If you can't DJ a dub plate, you're short. You're a short in the business. If you can't DJ a dub plate, you're going to short in the business.
Why is that?
Because
how does dub plate affect the artist's career?
Yeah, man, dub plate is something where raw. You have to be on point and spot, no mistake. Nowadays dub plate is people stopping, stop and go. Pick me up right there. That's why most nowadays dub plate weak, and most of them youth can't DJ on the foundation rhythm them because they don't practice. If you tell some man say, yo, practice 2 times for the week, they might tell you say, nah man, what you talk about? So much pretty girl if you can check me, and my friend them if you go on North Coast. What kind of practice? And they forget Bob Marley say, the rehearsal is the show before the show. So if you don't rehearse, you have no show. You know, someone go and show up.
Speaking of rehearsals, I have to ask you, I ask everybody that come here this is there a ritual that you have before you go and do your performances? Do you like jump up and down, touch your toe? Do you have like a special boxer that you wear? Wagwan, what's the process?
Well, my ritual is to get ready before the show. That's number 1. You know, and every artist have butterflies, you know. You know that feeling in your gut when they say now on stage or next on stage, and you know it's you. You know what I say? But we take a deep breath and we pray. You know, we don't left God out of nothing. You know, we pray and say, yes, Jah, hit this again, you know. This is what we love to do. So let's give it the strength to deliver to the people, them, you know. And
You
once
ever
we run
buck up
out,
on what? You ever buck up on one strong crowd what just they look upon you? So what you do?
yeah, man, all the while, man. All right, let's check this. The first time ever out of Jamaica, it was a show in Florida, Miami. It was a big show. It was the first time Bounty Killer and Beenie Man supposed to clash. 1994, April, I never forget. And when we went on stage the first time, that was my first time out of Jamaica. It was like 50, 55,000 people in Bicentennial Park.
Wow.
You know me I say, and when they called our name, Dugsy Ranks and Beaker Bailey, nobody not say nothing. Everybody was. And we just walked out on the stage. And me just say, foreign, I'm a first time here. I'm now play with it now, waste no time. Bandsman, run me with him. Because that time the Pepper Seed was the hottest song on the planet.
The hottest
And when
rhythm.
me start and walk out and say, wife yet again, me at school too, she have a problem. Oh my, everything changed. I couldn't even hear myself. Before we started the song. So you must know I had to sing that song like 5, 6 times before we went into another song. You know, so that was that and we book up on crowd where you have to, artists would say dig out your forward. You had to, you know, I don't know, wheel up thing. When you reach the second verse, that is the time it's sweet the people them, and then they would come out and say, yeah. You have to dig out your forward. You know what I mean?
What's your favorite performance that you could remember?
My favorite performance,
Yes.
I remember White River Reggae Bash. First and foremost, I enjoy performing very much. Me not care how much people in Ireland. Me run on and go on, you know?
Right.
But White River Reggae Bash, there was a show in Jamaica every mountain we call, Irie FM used to put it on called White River Reggae Bash.
I went
And
there
I
before.
remember 1994, the first time when Reggae Sunsplash and Sting came to Portmore in the early 90s. Yeah, we had a crowd like 90,000, 100,000. We had record breaking crowd. And that was in my hometown. And that was the time when my song was out. So trust me, it was very memorable for me. People still see me and talk about it. Say, yo, remember when Sting and Sunsplash come at Portmore, boy, you know, represent to make us feel proud. You know, because that time we had Mega Bant and Ricky General, we had Terror Fabulous. You know me, I say we had, whole heap of Portmore people. So, it was awesome. Trust
Do
me.
you still link with
We have a
do you
couple
still link?
overseas performance like in Philadelphia, Lancaster Hall. Yeah, I came to Canada twice. We came the first time in 1995, and there was a curfew at the stadium. The show never went on because there was some killing of police. So they shut the show down. So we had to come back in the September. We went to Mississauga. There was an upstairs, downstairs club. I don't remember its name. But we came back, me, Beaky Bailey, Ghost Culture, Beenie Man, the whole Shocking Vibes crew, Pinchers. And we came back and we did the show. You know, it was big promotion. You know, that show was nice because it was full, upstairs, downstairs. And it was my first time in Canada. So, you know, all of my friends them come out star and people who love the music and didn't know us came out to see us. You know, that was a nice vibe too, you know. And most of them show them a nice vibe. Give thanks to the most high, you know. And we run from a couple gunshots, yes, you know, and you know, the true behavior of people, but the most I send we go protect we same way. You know me, I say, no matter from a music me gone, you know, because I know I'm protected once I'm doing Jah works.
So Sniper said tell her about the Dave Kelly sample. Yeah.
All right, Dave Kelly. Dave Kelly sampled my voice in like 3 of his project, not just song, 3 of his project. Dave Kelly sampled my voice in his project like over 200 times.
Rotted.
You know, girl, you own them and say, yeah, that's my voice. Every you're hearing is any one of his production, that's my voice. You know, Buju Banton sang them, Terror Fabulous sang them, Spragga Ben sang them, like the acid rhythm. It was like about three different rhythm. If you listen to them rhythm, you will hear my voice sample in it. And for a man, oh, they use so much politics against me. They still went ahead
Really?
and sample my voice. I couldn't do without it.
They turn around and some. So you were around. You were a bad slave.
Huh?
You were a bad slave them times.
Yeah.
What I want
Yes.
to ask you though, I see the prime minister beating reggae music, like I said earlier on. Do you
Yeah.
think that music replicate life, or does art replicate music? I mean, the other way around. Which one do you think? Does music replicate life, or does life replicate music? Is it reggae music fault why there's so much violence on the island? Do you think so?
Well, the music is a reflection of the society. Is we didn't get up and make guns.
Right.
If and people getting it twisted. Roots, reality, and culture. If my reality is, and if my roots is, I'm living in the ghetto with my grandmother, right? And the reality is, every day I see gunshot, people dead. If the police I kill them, or people I kill them, one another, all of this. If I write about guns, that's what society created around me. You know me, I say? Movie is more messed up because that is premeditating, sit down and plan, and that's visual.
Mm-hmm.
Movie create a lot of situation. The music not create no situation. The music is just fragments of this of society. Or where we see with DJ, me see two girls a fight over a man, me right wifey. Buntic say, copper shot. Remember me telling you just that them shoot him. So me don't know who the prime minister follow as a young man in our society I lead with, but he need to take a breaks and look into it and see where this music here do for this nation here. And they need to scout and bust more artists. Big up Babsy Grange. Babsy Grange is the only politician who works for music in Jamaica. No other politician. Siaga started it.
I was just gonna say that as much
Yeah,
as
Babsy Grange. If I never Babsy Grange, Shabba would get him honorable distinction. Josie Whale would get his OD. Charlie Chaplin would get his OD. Because remember, Tanya, it's the College of Art, Science, and Technology. Art is creation. If there wasn't no creation, no science and no technology couldn't study. But because the art form is from the zinc fence, according to them, they try to put it out. It's not the College of Science and Technology, it's the College of Art. So we deserve our doctorate too for the amount of work that we do.
definitely,
You know
definitely.
how much society influential people study with music, our music, our music as Jamaican musician, study with it in the background just to get a vibes to absorb what they are reading about or studying about. They
But
never give props, and they always act as if because they in their jacket and tie, like I can perform in my jacket and tie too. You know what I say? But they need to bust more artists in Jamaica, real artists,
how are we
because
gonna
talent
do
has
that?
never
How
shot.
we how is that gonna happen? How are we gonna get the information to the young people them, or the artists them that is out there of how to bust? Because
All right, everything is virtual right now.
right,
They have no designated virtual place for us. Yes, now is the time you want to bust artists to the world. Now is the time
exactly.
where people tune in on their phone. Now it is very, very easy because me can stay in my yard in a Portmore and DJ on a platform and people see me.
All
Government
over
now,
the
now
world.
make no farm a platform for that for us and who is coming. Instead, they're shutting down everything and they're playing a blind eye. There's a social distancing. Oh, what about the music and the musician? What platform you're gonna create for us so we can
Zoom.
showcase?
There's
You know?
Zoom. There's Facebook for people who are
Yeah.
creating their
But there
own.
is no scouting.
Before that, we used to do a lot of community stage show and all these things. Minister of whatever entertainment comes under, they need to take this thing. Cause listen, I see the politician them come and clash. I see them walk and beg dub plate, some of them pay for it, and they come
Yeah,
on the platform and clash. So they know what to do. It's not like they don't know what to do. They can use our music and platform to big up themselves. So why can't you use the same
mhm.
platform to boost more artists? Because the island is full of talent. The island is full of talent. And you're telling me not because I don't have an A grade, not because I don't pass 6 subjects, I can't sing for bus. How much subject Bob Marley them did have? Eh?
One
How
name
much subject
subject.
Peter touched that?
One
Eh?
name
But
subject when them man did it their own.
you know, but not much is being done at this moment to scout and bring new talent to the forefront. And when you go and scout and bring your artists, spend millions of dollars to bring your artists to the forefront because that's how them set the business. Everybody want to run in and take your artists from you. This time I call you. I tell you, say, boys, me want to sign your artist, but me can't deal with you. So that's what most people do.
So them
And
pay
because
you
the
off.
artist want to bust them, mesmerize the artist's brain, they don't know if to stay with the person they started out with or if this is the next step they should make.
Right.
You know me I say? So a lot of unfair game I play and a lot of word that true
Mhm.
and them for respect artists and put you see artist, selector, musician, bandsman and people like you, them for put respect for our name because we are the one who make that thing a stand up.
Me give
You
up
know me I
on me,
say?
me give up on what people think. I just do what I'm supposed to now.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
That's where it's at. I don't care no more. It's just do what you're
Yeah,
supposed
man.
to
You have
and
to
don't
have
watch
my
people.
granny would have say, if you do something good and you know it good, just be donkey about it.
Don't care.
You know, my granny have a little style said, be donkey about it. So now watch them. Because the same mouth will say boo, I go come back around come say ray.
Now watch them because we're there on a
Yeah,
mission.
man, don't
We're
stop.
there on a mission, not just a competition. Just because of sound clash, we're there on a mission. But Dugsy
Yeah,
Ranks,
man.
what are we gonna do to propel reggae forward? Because right now,
Well,
I think it's the time to pick up momentum. I don't think a lot of artists or a lot of musicians realize, but this is a reset that a lot of artists need to take into consideration. No or yes?
well,
What you think?
me motivate a lot of the older artists who are not up to speed with the WW world. You know,
Mm-hmm.
enough of them because I have links with a lot of 80s, 90s artists. And I start
Mm-hmm.
to mobilize them and let them know, so listen, the world reset, but it can also reset to please us. Because if we take the business serious, that's why I say educate yourself about the business and know, say, no, this is a cyber world. All right, take it for instance. Let me break it down. I have fans all around the world. You
Mm-hmm.
know me, I say? And the other day I was speaking to Lucian and I was be like, yo, Lucy, you can tour, you know. You can do a virtual tour. Set up your stage
Hello?
show from Jamaica. Today you sell England. Tomorrow you sell Italy. The next day you sell Spain. And you tour just like normal. You just perform in Jamaica at your setup. It was like, yeah. You know, so I start, Admiral Tibet, all of them, I start telling them, yeah, man, set up your stage, get your band and them thing, yeah. Sell your tickets online. You don't need no promoter, you don't no hassle.
Yes.
You have your catalog. That's
Be
what you have.
educated.
Yeah. Set up your thing, take it in your own hand, and sell your tickets them. And 2 month, a month and a half in advance, and then you go and perform. One, if you have a good catalog, you will see more money off of each shows because you is in more control of what you do right now in this WW world. That's why I put my own music out. You know what I mean? I'm very skeptic with who I sing for.
Who
You know what I
handles
mean? I
your
said they have to
music?
be very, very, very serious with my music because I don't play, you
That's
know?
good. You
So
don't want to be in problems with anybody over your creative intelligence. Can you hear me,
No,
Dugsy?
no. It's kind of low, but I'm working with it.
Thank you
Yeah,
very
man.
much for
You have
doing
to be
that.
careful with your creativity because, all right, look at this. Cargo won a lawsuit for over 700,000, and right now, enough producers them are fret because
Because
they
it's a
know that
precedent
they
state.
know that they were unfair to artists over the years, but unfair game played twice. Karma is real, and you will have people who will just come about and just rate you and say, "Yo, Dugsy Ranks, you know, say me know a link over some Sound Exchange. You have money over there. You have money in an unclaimed royalty. You know, we can and you know inform you about what you can do to collect your money. You know, because
Yes,
there's money all over the world. If you do a song where the whole entire world love, that's money all the time.
royalties. How does royalties work in Jamaica for
Well,
for
it all
for a
depends.
reggae
If you're the
artist?
owner for your text, if you're the owner for the text, you have 100% own for the text. So whatever the text value, you will get your 100%. If whosoever write the text, it's split between these people who write the text. Then you have the producer. The producer will get his money for his creative rhythm, or if it's him build the rhythm, or the producer buy the rhythm and buy all the rights to the rhythm, or you know me I say you have to give the musician their rights for playing their part in the music. You know, so once the music get out there and it is published and it start to sell, yeah, your royalties will come in, you know. If people fear, even if you don't know about royalties, a fear producer will call you and teach you and say, listen, this is how it goes. This is a statement. This is what you sell around the world. This is what you sell last month. You know, put some more promotion in it so we see if we can sell some more this month. You know, and years and years goes on. Your music coming from all over the world in all kind of, you know me I say, it depends on how you set it up, you know, and which society you go through. In Jamaica, we have JCAP. Overseas, you have ASCAP, BMI. You know, you have PRS. You know, you have different music societies where your money come in. But trust me, they are very unfair to artists and musicians in this
So
game.
how would a youngster, somebody put out their music, they don't know where in the world it's being played. I'm gonna check with my microphone because I don't know what's going on, why you can't hear me. That's not cool at all. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Much better?
Yes.
Mind you just a set up because you can't take the moderation in a Dugsy.
No, me hear a little better, Tanya, and then you have that good clarity in your voice. So even if it's low, it's still there.
All right, no problem, no problem. So how would a youngster learn about where they can collect their money, how they can collect their money? Like in Jamaica, what's the name of the organization in Jamaica that they should sign up with in order to collect royalties that's out there for them?
All right, listen. The easiest way for any person now, young artist to do that is to just go on Google, talk to your phone. So how do I collect my royalties for my music? How to collect publishing for my music? And it will send you right there. It will send you right there. You
You
know,
will
it will
ask
send you
them
right
like,
there and you'll see everything. Where you can go, as I said, JCAP. You can go to JCAP. If you're a young producer and an artist, you could go to Jams. You know, it will direct you. All you have to do is just turn up at the office with your music. And then they will tell you how to go about. Every time it change, you know, because sometimes it costs it costs a little money. Sometimes it will raise, you know, but it's not a lot to spend on yourself. And then they will explain if there's any changes, you know, and explain to you. So, okay, who produce your music? What's your music called? What's your artist name? You know, register all of these things so they can regulate you in the system to get your money start coming to you, you know. But it's good
for you as an artist to go there yourself and stop take hearsay. You know, I'll point you to the direction. That's the best thing I will do. But when you go there, you will find out everything for yourself. Everything you need to know and more. So you can come back and teach others around you too. You know?
So Dugsy, I
But
can't have
JCap
you
is the outstanding one in Jamaica. JCap.
a cat.
Yeah.
Okay. I can't have you on the show and not ask you who's your favorite sound system.
My
I
favorite
can't
sound
have you,
system.
yeah, who's your favorite sound system?
John, you know, say in a real life, me not have no one favorite sound system. My favorite thing about sound system is Clash. So I don't have a personal one. I love see Clash. And you have
Okay.
some people out there who they may not know have no big name, but them know music. I me love see
Yeah,
that in a Clash. Me love Clash.
yeah,
Whole heap of my friend them play sound and they know I respect them and they know every sound man I come across or come across me know that me have ultimate respect for them. Sound class, sound man selector. Me not an a favorite cause you know. If my two friend them a clash and one pay me to do a custom, I'm gonna call names and I'm gonna shoot.
hey, hey, chat mode. That me say, people off it dead.
Yes.
Somebody off it dead tonight. That's what I come here
Yeah.
for. Somebody off
Yeah.
it dead.
So by now, me are all facts, you know. Me I come from the days
Oh,
me have enough sound. Jaro, you know me I say when African star them and you know enough clash and back in the days. BSS one of my sons, Stone Love too. You know me I say, yeah, and you have a lot of sound overseas too, I'm betting them. You know, especially like now, in this world you have WhatsApp and you have some of these things where you know I get to know enough of these sound that I've been hearing about. Staying a foreigner cut dub plate with me, you
yeah,
know, me get to meet some of
definitely.
them in the WW that world, you know, and know say, yo, some of them, some these sound, yo, me have to take my hats off and respect all of these sound man them. We cut them dub plate. You know, because that's something you have to love. If you don't have a passion for it, you can't outstand that thing there. You have to have that passion, that drive. You know, me I say you have to have money and links and live good.
Live good with people. What's new for Dugsy Ranks? What's new and what's next?
Well, what's new is I always doing music. You know, me are the artist where you will hear out there lyrics overdrive. You don't get
Mhm.
them. You don't get my music so easy on any platform to buy. Especially if because I write songs specifically for different things. I write a
Right,
song for 45 and I also write song for dub plate. Like for dub plates, if I write a song for dub plate, you'll never hear it on a 45. You just have to get it on a dub plate. So that is
right.
special, you know. So me have new thing coming out. Me have my own label. Me have three rhythm out now. I have a rhythm out now near the Germs. You know, me and some young artists on it, you know, Monster X and other artists have me have a rhythm named Scarface, you know, myself, Monster X. That's my artist, Monster X. We also have
Yes,
Jamil and some other young youths on it. You know, me I say, cause I'm not scared to take chances with the youth them on my rhythm. You know,
right.
people are saying, who the on your rhythm? Capleton? No, Monster X the on my rhythm, go listen it. Because we need to bust more youths. Capleton out there already. Respect Shango. But want to the youth them, brother. But listen to the youth them and give them a chance. You know,
Shango, why
I
you bust
also
you
have a
them
rhythm
too?
out called the Rise I
Mm.
Rhythm. Because I have a new song out now named Ja Rise I Up. You know, that song creating a lot of waves and that song keep me busy right now. You know, I just did the video about a year ago. You know, Ja Rise I Up, you know. And I have new stuff coming out. Right now,
The
me have a
rest of
dancehall track
the
named
popular
Bullet.
song too.
Hey, me have a dancehall track now named Bullet. Where all of the young DJs, them, most of them DJs, you could have been my son. That's the song they take him on to now, right now. Them a play it like wild, crazy, all over, produced by Rally Benz
Raleigh
Production
Benz, I was
here in
just
Canada
gonna say
too.
that. What's the name of that
Yeah.
rhythm? The truth rhythm? Future
Huh?
rhythm. That rhythm is
Yeah, the
called the
Future Life
Future
rhythm.
Rhythm by Ronnie
Yeah, pull
Benston.
it. She goes, we
Massive
pull
them
it. Let
bullet.
Ed pull it. I'm in off it.
Where
Do
can
it.
we
We
find that
alone do
song?
it. Size 9 desert shoes. That me choose. Boy must get the news. Fool come tell me about war, rich madness and carry me circle him and give me pan a bicycle. Them fool they know say me better than them. Come here, knock it in a face pan tricycle. Make yeah.
Where
Music
can we find
nice.
that song, Dugsy? Where can we find that song?
Yeah, I'm in social media. I am one of the few artists who just go off on social media. I just entertain my people because that's what I love. The people make
Right.
me who I am, so I'm not scared to entertain them from anywhere, any angle. If say in my life, I went to about 3 stage show with the system down, and we still work. We tell the people them say clap and mix, and it still work. You know what I mean? So I am that
Mhm.
type of artist where yo, me love it. Nothing can stop me as long as me have a voice, like your rebel voice. There's nothing can stop us.
I'm here to tell you, I'm not giving up. I'm
All
gonna keep
right.
doing what we're supposed to do. Word, sound, power. Use
Yes,
reggae
I.
music for what
Yes,
it's
I.
supposed to be used for. We all know that reggae music is revolution music and it's very powerful music, and we know the power that it wields. So we're trying to use reggae music for its rightful purpose and in the right way. Dugsy Ranks, I'm gonna thank you for being here tonight. It is 9 o'clock. Talking to you was easy.
Yeah, man, it's a pleasure, you
Talking
know.
to you
Tanya,
was
me I tell you, say,
easy.
so my respect for you is sky level, satellite
That's what's
levels,
up.
you know what I
Same,
mean?
same niggas. A same
Yeah,
thing. We're
man,
up
and
on a
big up yourself
mission.
and thank you for having me and respect to all of the people them who are watch this. Me want big on up and everybody who play a part in making Dugsy Ranks music worldwide. Everybody, I want to tell you a special thanks. Because these are the time when we really get chance to thank the people them when we're on social media like this, including you, Tanya, because the ladies them play a special role in my career, When they say wifey come out and bush to the bone and the ladies them jump and say, Ray, that was changes in my life. My life became king, king status. So me have a special thanks for all of the ladies them. You know me I say? And Dugsy Ranks will always be doing music. And when you come out a show, when you expect to hear lyrics in overdrive when I really dep on 45. Any man will say you wine him dying for the kill. Verse some the something good your needs fulfill. Chuck alone him love to wine and no not jail. TikTok with the whining skill stand still. And if him can't give the yeah, we have new song. We have one new song.
Everybody, you can find Dugsy Ranks pa all of the media platform them pa IG pa Facebook.
Yeah.
Hit him up. You can find his music on YouTube,
Yeah, man. Any
Spotify,
any any
all of them.
form of social network for you type in Dugsy Ranks, I want
I
Dugsy
in that
Ranks. You
traffic.
see everywhere.
So
Salute.
thanks again for coming to see us, Dugsy. Bless up yourself.
Yeah, man. More life and strength. Blessings. Yeah, Tanya.
Yeah, blessings. Massives, it's 9 o'clock. It's about that time. It's 4 minutes to 9. I thank you guys for tuning in to Rebel's Voice. Um, for tuning into Rebel's Voice one more time. Next week in the studio with us is sound system owner Soul Survival. Um, make sure that you're here. Don't be late. You know, we will be having a guest host as well next week if Senior Killer does not make it in the studio next week. So we look forward to seeing Soul Survival next week in the virtual studio talking about his new rhythm, expanding his brand, sound clash, dub plates, and promotion. All of these things. So tune in next week, Thursday, same time, same channel. Please do subscribe so that you can get notification of when we go live. Seen one more time. Tanaya Yard Fridays. Um, on Sniper Them Sound. You have Monday with War Report, and then Juggle Ugly, and then Wednesday Anything Goes, and Thursday, as you already know, it's the Rebel's Voice with Tanya Black. So we'll see you again talking all of the things them about sound class, sound system, dancehall, and all of these things. See, we out. One love from the top of the list to the base of the list. It's your girl Tanya Black. Later.